don't do the work to become your own person, to have full autonomy over yourself, if you don't do the work, you're going to always be operating in an identity that is not even you. Let me break that down a little bit more. Your family raised you to be somebody that fit in with them, somebody that complied to their rules and regulations and standards. You probably had to shrink yourself around these people to make them feel comfortable. You can't speak your mind because every time you speak your mind, somebody get offended and it always start a fight. As soon as you try to set a boundary, they call you disrespectful. They might call you mean, rude, hateful. They might even say you crazy or you need help. And then you just revert back to letting them walk all over you. It's going to always be a never-ending cycle if you don't gain control over yourself. If you don't get a mind of your own and become your own person. Become who you want to become. Not who these people want you to become. Not this box that these people want you to fit in. That's not you. See, they want you to fit into that box because it makes them comfortable. That box is full of personality and mannerisms and characteristics that make them feel good, that they can perceive with their limited carnal minds, their understanding. But we are limitless beings. There's no limit to what we can do, what we can be, who we could become. You probably even got big dreams, but then you feel like they're impossible because of the people that you were raised around. It's your subconscious programming. It's your thinking process. It's how you've been programmed to think, what you've been programmed to believe and operate off of, that is holding you back from becoming. So if you never gain your own sense of self, if you never step into who you were created to be, if you never do the things that you want to do, you'll always be submitting to people's perception of you, your family's perception of you. You'll always have to dim yourself and stoop down and be little and be small, like shrink yourself. You'll always have to do that in order to satisfy these people. And that ain't no good feeling. Like, you're going to always feel unfulfilled. You're going to always feel like there is more to life. You're going to always feel like something in you just want to come out. Something in you needs to come out. Eventually it's going to come out. This is the thing that probably nobody ain't told you. You can't heal, you can't grow, you can't elevate, you can't thrive in the same place that hindered your growth in the first place, in the same place that hurt you, in the same place that wounded you. You can't. You're going to always get knocked back down every time you try to level up. And people ain't going to like when you start setting boundaries. They not going to like when you start gaining your own independence. They not going to like when you realize you got full autonomy. They're not going to like it, but that is okay. People who love control, they're not used to not having control. So that's why you get the whole backlash, the disrespect, maybe the name calling, maybe the getting out of character, showing they behind, showing they true colors when you try to set a boundary, when you say no, when you opt out of doing things that satisfy these people. Because they want control. They want control over you. But you got to understand that you're in control of your own life. But the more you start to set boundaries, you start to say no, you walk away from what's not serving you, you limit your interactions with toxic people, people that don't want to grow, people that don't want to heal, people that don't want to take accountability, people that don't want to respect your boundaries, people that don't value your presence, they don't appreciate you. The more you do that, the more you're going to gain your sense of self. The more you gain full autonomy over yourself. I don't know, I might just be talking in this video. I don't know. This video going to reach the people that it's supposed to reach. But until you gain your own sense of self, you'll always be doing stuff to satisfy other people. You'll always be in this false identity, living in this false self that's just not you. Let your personality shine. Let your light shine. Speak your mind. Say no when you don't feel safe. You're not obligated to satisfy people. You're not obligated to make people comfortable. That's draining. That is literally draining. And it's time for you to pour back into you. It's time for you to pour into you and become who you want to become. Become who you were created to be, who you were put on this earth to be. Become that, not the person that you was raised to be. Because that identity, that's a false identity first and foremost. But it's tiring. It's exhausting. Stop trying to satisfy everybody else. You just can't do it. It'll never be enough. I love you.